Need.
Because I mean, I've seen like a couple of like VTubers that have really good singing voices, but then they end up having like problems with their throat that they can't sing anymore. And I'm like,
Hmm.
wow, for every nickel that this happens, I would have like 4.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's just a result of singing incorrectly with your voice, which is probably what I'm doing already, so. Gotta get lessons sooner or later.
I don't think it's even with singing with your voice. It's just somehow they all end up with having some throat thing that they can't sing for more.
I feel like that comes from poor singing technique though, right? Or just not taking care of your voice, I guess, like drinking enough maybe. Because if you constrict your throat to get certain sounds out, it damages it, and then you just do that over a long period of time. Eventually, your vocal cords will get fucked.
I sing every song monotone or Daft Punk
Oh
auto-tune.
god. And I want to swing from the chandelier.
I want to swing from the chandelier. They really added a lot of Christmas decor.
I really did. Very festive. Which present is for me? My goodness.
Actually, it wouldn't even take that long to make this asset. They just grabbed the palm tree and just added the extra tree, and then added texture. Okay, is anyone joining us tonight? Also, I don't think Silver can join us until he fixes his laptop. Apparently, his laptop like broke.
Oh, I see. That's a shame.
That's what he was saying to me yesterday.
Let's go out to Silver. He gets better soon.
And then he talked about pirating a certain game that I was playing, and I'm like, please don't say it in front of me. Friends of the dev. Don't encourage it.
Please don't do that.
So like I know that they earned like 120,000 AUD from the Kickstarter.
Hmm.
And now that the game's released, I don't know how the sales is doing, but I assume it's not. I wouldn't know until later on. But from the Steam charts, it seems like there's like 600 people playing it.
Playing it? That's pretty good. Like playing it at one time or just in total?
One time.
It's pretty good.
And an all-time peak is like 800. So I'm curious if I can ever like either off stream or something. I'll probably ask how much it actually. I'd be curious on the numbers because I like 600 to 800 is pretty high, but also like I'm not also considering that how many of them were the Kickstarters that backed it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if anything, it kind of goes to show that Kickstarter is very worthwhile putting your stuff on if you got a plan set up for it.
It depends on genre. I was told like visual novels do really well, so what the? You can actually, huh?
Why is it that visual novels do really well? I assume for Kickstarter, it's the kind of thing where you ask for a pledge and you get a reward based on your pledge level, right?
Yeah, I'm curious on why. Like, cause if I put a visual novel on Steam, it probably won't do well. If I put it on itch.io, it probably won't do well either. But if I put it on Kickstarter, that's a really different story.
Interesting. So it's like, yeah,
Like,
what perks do you offer people who support your visual novel?
Not much, except for like credits.
Yeah, I guess so. You get credits, unless you get like, oh, you get to name a character in the novel or something like that, or you
So
get to choose
I
what one of the
asked this
background character looks like.
I asked this other person about it before, and her reply was, well, her game, I think it's like a witch delivery game, and then her whole thing was like, yeah, visual novels do extraordinarily well. I think, and this is my theory on it, is because it's one of the games that can be delivered faster than any other like genre.
Oh, because it does need all the fine tuning, like combat tweaks and things glitching through walls. You're just
What
reading a thing.
it's more, I think, is because most games either go missing in terms of, oh, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, either I think it's because most visual novels end up getting delivered, while other games like Metrovania and sort of things go missing for a long time. That people lose trust in any dev that makes those type of games.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
So in terms of like a return and value of like what you kickstarted and you want to, like if your mentality on Kickstarter is I want to support indies, which game is going to be done the best way possible, then you probably go for like a visual novel because you're like,
Hmm.
oh, it's the smallest genre.
Does make sense. I wonder if it's also if it's been going for a while. Well, if it's been like that for a while, rather that the crowd that enjoys visual novels just kind of goes to Kickstarter to get them.
You could get the kicks from.
Yeah. So it's like that's where most of your target audience is anyway. Could be that.
I do wonder about that.
Be interesting. Any visual artists in chat, visual novel artists, visual novel designers, developers, and artists, and all that shit. Let us know if you have any idea.
I think the other thing is like make sure you have your rewards thought out beforehand, and I think that was
Yeah,
like
I
one
think
of the key
so.
things is like figure out the rewards and stuff, figure out things. I think a lot of it is also like graphic design.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean
that
that's
might be
the
the other thing. Okay, that might be the other thing I forgot about, which is visual design. Because you're making a visual novel, you know the UI aesthetic's going to be, and because of that, you know how to lay out your Kickstarter page more than another type of dev.
oh, guess so. Yeah, kind of interesting. Be curious to do a study on it. Wait, but also is it like Kickstarters do well there? Sorry, visual novels do well on Kickstarter compared to other games, or is it just that visual novels do better on there than other platforms?
No, in terms of games on Kickstarter, so if you put any other pitch, sometimes they do well. I think the other type that goes really well is cozy type games, like the Stardew Valley-esque and the cozy MMOs, that sort of thing.
Interesting. I think there must be something to do with the people who are on Kickstarter. It feels like.
My other theory is it's because you know how we talked about the other day how most of the visual novel people end up in the Japanese visual novel artists all work for like gacha games now.
Hmm.
And so in terms of the gaming market, the ones doing visual novels and they're trying to look for a place with visual novels, and so apparently all of them went to Kickstarter. That's probably the
Yeah.
only thing.
Interesting. Well, if I
That seems
ever,
that means there's a hole in the market, so visual novel ends up being a big thing.
yeah, I ever brush up on my drawing skills and decide to make a visual novel, I know where to go, I guess.
Well, it's still very competitive in terms of visual novels. But I had this discussion because I had the question is because in terms of my own game, can I even pop out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of my own game, it's like I was telling someone, it's like, okay, I don't know when to because the way I pitched the game was it's meant to be the most boring genre, like story ever, and then as you get through it, that's when you finally figure out that it's not the most boring thing. There's actually a reason for it to look boring. So how do you pitch that on Kickstarter without ruining the surprise? Because it's the surprise magic box moment where you open the box. You get a really dull looking box. This is my analogy.
Well,
And then when you open it, you see there's a chocolate cake inside. And so you don't want to spoil the chocolate cake by showing people what's inside the box.
I feel like you've got two options. One is that you can just leave it as a box, wait for somebody to play it, and then be like, holy shit, look what I found inside, and then tell other people about it. Or you just got to
Yeah.
say, hey, there's something inside the box. You'll like it. I won't tell you what it is, but you'll like it.
And
But
so I'm thinking there's three ways actually to me. One is I tell people, hey, there's something in the box, as you said. I won't tell you what's inside the box, but there's something in the box.
yeah.
Which is what the other person suggested. I won't exactly say what she suggested, but it's in terms of that line where it's like, say there's something in the box.
Yeah.
Um, Step two, pretend that there's nothing in the box. So that's the whole like, oh, just pitch it as the most boring story and see if someone pays for it, and then just tells their friends.
Yeah.
Well, my third option is lie what's inside the box.
I don't. Hmm. I mean, it's an option. I don't know if it's a good option, though.
Yeah, it is an option. You didn't say if it was a good option.
I was just checking Doki Doki to see what their, like, synopsis is, I guess.
Their thing was that they released the game, and this is the thing, they've released it without having any development fund. So they self-funded that whole thing.
Hmm.
That's why it took so long. It's like I think it was like 7 or 8 years of development for a visual novel, which is a bit too long. But that's because like Dan wrote all the music himself. He hired 2 different artists, so there was 2 different artists that worked on it. Like one got thrown off later during development, and so they hired a professional one out of their own funding. And then you have to remember they also sold the game for free for the first couple of like months, and then it's only until Doki Doki Literature Club Plus is when they start earning their money back.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what I think of, though, when I think of, like... Partly because I think a lot of people played it without sort of knowing, without realizing too much. So they did get that chocolate cake in a box kind of effect, but maybe it was a mud cake instead, but...
It was more like, okay, it's more like, okay, you're buying a gift bag, right? Like a gift box, like a blind box. But the problem with the Doki Doki situation is they shove this box in front of you, and you open it, and you get surprised with a chocolate cake inside. A lot of companies can't do that. They
Yeah.
can't shove you a free box.
Yeah, I know.
And they're like, oh yeah, we also took 7 hours to make this cake.
I was gonna try and I can't remember what that other game is where you like it's another one somewhat similar, I guess, just in the fact that it goes from your everyday life. It's like, oh, what is it called? What's her name? It's like a Japanese one where there's the girl like living in a simulation, and you're like controlling her, and then you get teleported inside.
On me side.
Yeah, my side. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Gonna go and look
Because
what
that
that
one
says.
had a I knew it was going to be popular before I even got there. It's because I saw the demos,
Hmm.
and I already had a thought like I know where it's heading to, and it's because the market doesn't have enough of that type of game that it's going to be successful.
Hmm. Makes sense. Yeah.
I can see why I went there.
I
The
looked
one
at.
that I think is going to be another viral success is that Yandere AI ChatGPT thing. That's going to be like successful in a certain
Oh,
sense. I think it might.
is it only demo at the moment? Because I think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's only
But
the demo at the moment, but
okay,
they're
okay.
making a full release soon.
Yeah,
But I'm not sure whether people are going to like it or not. It's very dependent on if it is it actually fun. But I think
yeah.
you
Probably
will have
depends how
streamers
good
definitely streaming it, and that's why I think
the
that's going to
AI
be
is.
popular to. Oh, it's not good. Like the AI is like it's just Chat GPT. Like
Hmm. I looked for games like Doki Doki Literature Club, and it came up with Uma Musume. Yeah, bro, for sure.
for sure, for sure. But it's like
Fanboy and Futa House, huh? Okay, hold up. What kind of game do they think this is? Five Hearts Under One Roof 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go and check
the
this.
two. The only thing I would say is like I found. I don't know. I find the premise of B side to be like it's alright, but it's not anything special. But like there are people that really love it.
Hmm. Yeah, see, they do what we're saying about pretending there's nothing in the box, or like close it off, where it's
Oh
just
no,
like,
the thing was, I think the thing with me side is they show you the box and then like they know you're going to like the box,
yeah, 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 yeah. It's
and
just a
that's a
cute
very different
game.
offering. Yeah. What I mean is, it's kind of obvious there was going to be a horror element to it. Even
Is
the
it kind of obvious?
yes, because like it was very obvious from the demo, so I kind of knew where
I
the
mean, if you play the demo, I
thing.
guess, sure, but just from the description on Steam, like, if you look at all the intro, the description, and the pictures, until they had the recent announcements with like cursed images. But yeah, it's just like, oh,
Yeah, but
yeah.
even early day me side advertising was that horror element. That's what I think sold the game because everyone knew what was already in the box. So the only difference is that when the
Mm.
game actually came out, they just kept showing everyone, oh, look at this twist thing, which is not really a twist because they showed everyone what the twist is. And then a kid probably says, "Oh, what a cool twist," but it's like, no, 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 that's not twist. That's like that's just showing you what the box is.
Mm.
So the way I equivalent to me side is they show on the box, they show you the packaging. There's a chocolate box in there.
Right. I mean, I didn't
While
see any of
Doki
the
Doki
earlier
is kind
stuff,
of
so I
like
don't
we don't
know.
show
But
you the box, we don't show you what's in the box. But now everyone's told, everyone else has talked about what's inside the box.
I guess it depends how big of a impact you think the twist or the snare will have. Because I feel like just advertising it as plain, like just a plain box, is will have more impact. So if your twist is really good, once somebody gets in there and plays it once, then it'll hook, you know?
Yeah, but then the advertising goes really weird. I think that's probably the point I'm making is that after the game releases, then that's when the marketing is. Because when you think of Me Side and Doki, like you think of how it's marketed. It's never marketed. Oh, it's just a visual novel. It's now marketed as oh, look at how this visual novel changes into a horror. I think both games have that same problem. Is that both games end up like everyone talks about the horror element and not necessarily the visual novel aspect. They
Yeah.
talk about the shock value, but not anything else. Which I kind of find a bit problematic is that it is I would call it the Flanderization of the game, where the whole game message has just become, oh, the point is to make a horror game. When I think Doki Literature Club was actually trying to do something about mental health along the ways, but have the meta element covers that part.
Hmm. Think.
And me side was actually being more sci-fi in terms of reality shifting stuff along the way,
Yeah.
but people just talk about the horror element.
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of people look into games that deeply. Unless they either really enjoy it or they do that with every game, I guess. At that point, it depends what crowd you want to go for. Or like what, yeah.
Well, my other problem is both of those games never had Kickstarters. Because I think the major issue right here isn't the fact that they were sold, because I think they were pretty much sold in the price range, and most of the marketing get hit when they release. But when you're
Yeah.
doing a Kickstarter, you're marketing before the game.
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, when I was
That's
just
what
thinking
I
about it
mean.
before, I
That's
was
the
like,
problem.
with Kickstarter, you would have to advertise it as having some kind of twist. Otherwise, people are going to be like, what the fuck? This isn't what you sold us.
Yeah, and that's I think the problem. So it's like, I think the only way is like, oh, there's something inside the box. I want to tell you what's inside the box. You're there to see what's inside the box.
Mm,
Or the
yeah.
other way is that I tell you there's something in the box. I put a demo, and I get you feel, I get you to eat a bit of the cake, and then see where it takes you, and tell you, oh yeah, this cake is only a bit. There's more.
Mm.
Anyway, let's start.
Yeah, let's stop.
A4.
We assume at this point there's no chatters wanting to join in, so we will begin. Let us know how audio levels and everything is, guys. Good. Already 1 a.m. Holy, we're a little bit late today.
I do like the idea of, okay, how much do you think a visual novel is sold just by the characters alone?
Pretty high. But I think that's the initial thing that people see, and you can't really get into the story until...
Because what if I just like put the character and then on the story segment of the Kickstarter just write wink wink and then that's it?
Yeah. I mean, if your character's hard enough, yeah, people will go for it. I don't imagine it'll be what they expect if you say wink wink, but I mean...
I mean...
God, the ground is so bright, holy hell.
Yeah, welcome to the Christmas update where everything's alpine.
I see, that's why. I thought it was just blue sand beach and my like brightness had gone up or something, but it's I see it's snow. I kind of want to turn my brightness down now.
Don't worry, this occurs for all next 2 stages. Even Mesa will also be Snow White.
Jesus.
Surely we can finish this today.
Today's run? Yeah, easy. They should have a Christmas
have
out
you
for
used
sure.
Kickstarter before? Like,
I have not, no, I haven't touched it. I have subscribed to a couple of things on Patreon, that's the closest I've come.
Fair enough. I bought some stuff from Kickstarter. I think out of everything, I think only 2 or 3 products kind of failed.
think my friends had bought. There's a flare in this if you want it. My friends bought some board games on Kickstarter, I think, and it was like, we don't really need a cannon today, do we? Not in this act.
Yep, we're very desperate.
Okay. Or if we get to Mesa, I suppose. Yeah, and I think the reward for the pledge was like some handcrafted like tokens or something for the board game, like a tray to put your things in. Just like it's kind of nice.
I find like out of all the game sections, like the board game's probably the most consistently good. You can always get like a quality board game off the Kickstarter. It's because it's probably the one that doesn't demand the biggest budget.
Yeah, it's quite easy for one person to do as well, apart from testing.
I would say the only one that I would say it kind of annoyed me was, I think it was like the development of Blood on the Clock Tower.
I think you've talked to me about this before. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I haven't told you about the noise, I told you about the gameplay of Blood Clock Tower, which is like Mafia but extra.
Yeah, you said it was like really hard to get into. Explain.
It's very hard to get people into, but I would say I was annoyed by the development of it because when they kickstarted it, this is a story about the development of it. When I kickstarted it, they were saying that, oh, we probably like can deliver it in like 6 or 7 months because like they already had the prototype working and you could actually play it by printing it out and playing it.
Right.
And somehow it took them a whole like 2 or 3 years later to finish it.
Oh, okay.
And that's because they went through different manufacturers multiple times. They had a very extensive like artists that worked in like ink and paper and printed everything, and for some reason, from what I remember from the Kickstarter updates, her house got flooded, and so half the art got ruined, and then she had to redo it. So that spent like an extra like half a year.
Lord, okay.
Manufacturing, they weren't happy with the quality of the felt, so then they spent another like 6 months looking for another manufacturer. Just production things, which everyone ended up saying would just goddamn print the game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the
like,
one with the artist's house flooding, like that's just kind of sucks. There's not much you can do about that one, but yeah.
But okay, the art isn't even needed because the art is only for the rulebook. Like, you could print it without. You could print the rulebook without the art.
You could, but they want the art
it's Mafia.
in the rulebook,
Like,
man. They want the art in the rulebook. It's about being happy with what you make, you know.
Yeah, it's like the most beautiful, like, I would say the most like expensive looking box I ever have in my house. But man, did I feel like, wow, they could have just like reduced the cost and made cheaper and sold it like in a lower price.
Yeah, this is.
Because I think in total, like, if I... Man, I need to check up how much it costs, but it's like, it's definitely over $50.
Wait, oh yeah, so question about Kickstarter, is it a one-time pledge or is it a subscription pledge?
One-time pledge.
Okay.
One-time pledge.
You don't get the downside of if it takes longer, it just takes more people's money to get it going, and then there's the whole drama about that.
Well, that's a famous story about Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was a Kickstarter, and the story of Hollow Knight was that they kept working on it with all the Kickstarter money they earned, which is like, I think back then was like one of the biggest like Kickstarters. And they kept working on it until like, and they had a really polished game, but they kept working on it because they're like, it's not perfect, we've got to keep working on it until it's perfect. And they kept doing that until like they ran out of budget, and then when they ran out of budget, like the week where they had to pay off the bills for the house stuff, they're like, okay, we're releasing it.
Yeah.
We can't store it forever.
Yeah, it's funny.
And that's why Hollow Knight even came out. Oh.
Lucky. He hit me with a snowball? Oh, fuck.
What do you mean? There's snowballs at this level?
Hmm. Being betrayed.
Yeah, it's a one-time pledge, which is better than trying to support a game Patreon-wise.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I found like Patreon, they tried to like some devs stall the release of that product.
Yeah, yeah. Which, like, it kind of makes sense why they do it. Not that I'm condoning it, but, like, you know, money is more money, I
Oh,
guess.
you know about the infamous guy, right?
I think so.
The Yandere dev, like he had a Patreon.
No. Do not know this
And
story.
like people kept joking that he spent his Patreon money buying a Switch
Oh.
instead of working on the game. You could have fallen there, my man.
Oh, that's crazy.
Crazy.
How does one pick up snow?
You find a snow pile. Oh. I wonder if I
So,
should climb this tree. Did he? Okay, I thought like he died or something.
I hit the spider.
There's a medicinal root there.
No space.
Unless it's a...
Like, when we first played Roots, Mandrakes was so much more common. And then they dropped the chances, I guess.
Oh my god.
Anyway, we haven't actually done a proper intro to the stream. Hey guys, welcome to... Psych fucking die! Welcome to me fucking murdering this guy.
What? Oh, it's invulnerability, thanks.
Ah, mother...
There you go, you got some invulnerability. They should have made snowballs into a thing.
Oh, yeah, that's my arm, missed it.
Alright, I forgot to hit share chat.
We're just sitting in here with no chat actually shared.
Yeah.
Am I on mute on share chat? Fuck you.
Anyway.
You'll regret this one day. I'll be back, you see.
What's your current obsession? I guess it's throwing snowballs at me now. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of is, really. I might say you bought the sun yourself.
Yeah. Ooh.
You're supposed to dodge, bro. Jesus. Oh.
Oh, I actually misclicked. Ooh.
Yeah, so this episode we're talking about our current obsessions, and I guess probably just our hobbies in general is what it'll turn out to be. My current obsession, if anything, is probably just League of Legends ranked. At the moment, we're still playing like 4 to 5 games at least a day.
You're still playing that?
Yeah, we've got like 8 sort of people on a kind of a rotation of just like who's on.
Oh my god, that actually nearly hit you. with the wind blowing as well.
That's crazy. Yeah, so we're climbing, we're getting better, we're getting worse, you know.
Do you ever get fulfilled by the end of the season that you get somewhere with that?
Or, mm, I think if I think the first time I made it to platinum, which is like it's so these days it's iron, bronze, silver, gold, plat. I think the first time I got to platinum, I felt fulfilled, and now I'm trying to get to diamond, which is another 2 more ranks up, and I won't feel fulfilled until I get there.
Like, I kind of get the like the ranking stuff, but like at a certain point when you're grinding it, it just doesn't feel that great.
Yeah, it does get to that, especially if you're grinding solo. Um, which that's where I'm closest to, ah shit, why is green always this one? Oh, it's windy. Yeah, I'm closest to diamond doing solo, but that's such depression playing with the League of Legends community.
It's a curse that keeps giving, but I don't know why you guys keep doing it.
Yeah,
Like
it's
even when
it's
I
fun to
play
play out of
Hobbies,
5. I have negative win rate playing with 5, but I have so much more fun.
even when I was playing for Overwatch, I'm like, at a certain point, you're not having fun at the end of the night.
Yeah, it gets to that sometimes. But we had a day when we played like 8 games, we won 5, we lost 3, and we had a great time. Even the 3 we lost, it was like kind of close. We could have played it. How long is this lost? Holy hell. Ah, mother.
Oh, this is a safe pop. What the heck?
How about you?
Watch out, there's a zombie coming your way.
Or just left his blind friend to climb by himself? Aish.
You should climb that mushroom over there.
The left? Oh.
Yep, there's also a zombie walking around.
Yeah, but so that's my current obsession. The thing is with me, I always have a competitive streak in me, so something's got to satisfy that. Whether it's League, whether it's table tennis, but it's not table tennis season right now. Otherwise, table tennis kind of becomes my obsession. Holy hell! Oh, I took damage. Yo, that shroom is so good for jumping up. Holy.
Oh, yeah, up there. Yeah.
If you get the wind circle shroom, it's really good for jumping on mushrooms, apparently, because it makes you lighter, I guess.
No, that completely makes sense. This is not a bad roots level.
It hasn't been. Now it's looking a little rougher, but I could just chuck it in rogue cannon. I can't use it while I'm jumping.
Oh no, there's actually something up here. Yeah,
Oh,
right there.
just there? Alright, bet.
Now there's medicinal root. If that thing turns out to be medicinal.
I have 1 damage, so... Oh. Bye.
Okay, as I caught it.
Bye, baby. Bird didn't even start screaming yet.
You didn't even start screaming. Oh, we could turn back and go through that way.
Alright, that looks playable. Just careful with the bomb.
I don't see the bomb. I guess not.
It's not. Yeah, let's see what the blue one does today. What?
Up here.
Okay, so blue and green are bad today. Gotcha. Don't know what yellow does yet.
Do you need? You probably need that.
Oh, wow, look at this big tree over here. It's got a hole in it.
What's a blue thing?
2 holes in it.
What's blue?
It hides your stamina bar.
Okay, that's pointless.
Yep. I hope I can
No,
make
I just can't
this.
believe League again.
Yeah, it's still League. It'll end one day, but for now, it's League. Sometimes
You're like
it goes...
you're the ideal life serviceman. You might have to go across. Yeah, we need to go across.
And yeah, like, if I get into the mood for another game, it can change, but for a while, I haven't found anything that I've actually enjoyed that much. Because when I was playing a lot of Path of Exile, I'd be playing like 8 hours a day or more. That was the thing.
I mean, current obsession is peak for sure. Like, we put so many hours in here.
I wouldn't call it an
A game
obsession, though. Partly because just like we just play it like a couple of times a day and then it's like done, you know? I guess it's still...
Yeah, you know, people that are obsessed with Balatro, like, kept playing it non-stop.
Yeah. I got obsessed with Balatro for like 2 weeks when it first came out, and then I was like, alright, I'm done. I played it maybe twice since then.
No, I think it was like, it was Pro ZD, who went through playing Balatro, like, non-stop, and you could see it because he ended up posting, like, a whole thing where, like, a whole screenshot's like, I've done every Joker, blah, 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 and I'm like...
Me. We took more damage there? Bruh.
Sure. What was your plan?
Go across to the right, and I don't know what.
I think you
If
should
you're
go
up
to
the tree.
left. Oh, the tree.
Get on the tree, but yeah, we can.
Yeah, you can get in the tree. That's that.
Oh. Do you want a tree or left then? Either way. We can go up here. Tree it is.
Guess a tree, because that would skip a whole giant section.
What would say, what's your current obsession at?
Give me a moment. I'm trying to survive here.
Hug tree, hug tree.
Okay,
Actually, I think...
grab one in.
Let's go. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh, did you milk in time?
I milked a bit,
Nice.
but didn't coat everything. So.
Might be a cure-all time, yeah.
Okay. Maybe there's a better angle here.
I mean, I just climbed up the vine and he let me, but... I think you just jumped on into him, that was the issue. If I go from underneath.
I think underneath might be safer. Oh wait, we didn't see that. Oh my god, this wind.
Sure is windy in the North Pole. It should be easy. further away than it looked. Oops.
Well, my kind of obsession is this. Like, I spent today at the bookstore and looking through all these graphic design books and all these design art books. So I'm currently very obsessed with trying to find a really good, like, graphic design book, and there's a lot of like cool designs. I saw, like, I was reading through this whole. There's a book called Creative Book Designs.
Is this for your game that you're working on?
No, this is just me just trying to get some inspirations for other stuff eventually.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh lord.
Okay, let me boost you up. Can we reach that? Oh, we probably could.
You just jump from here, right?
Or we can just chain launch through it.
No damage, I'm good.
Legs? Can you not do that? Okay, cool.
Hurry up before the wind comes. Okay.
Alright. So I've been looking at these book covers, and then I was showing my brother some screenshots from the website pages from this. And it is like, the question came, at what point do you not call this a book? Because it's like one of the examples is like this this book that folds out.
Oh, okay. With like the 3D stuff inside that as it folds out?
Yeah, or something that seems like if you put it in a bookshelf, it would get damaged.
Right. Penny's kind of slow.
Attack me. Ooh, today might be Alpine. Okay. Actually, no, it wouldn't be Alpine. It'd be Mesa today. Because they only changed one thing. They're trying to make sure that I don't eat you.
No, I just wanted to free up space in my bag. And see, going to libraries in this day and age to look for... Oh, hey, there's a mountain spring. That's pretty sick. Bookshops? Holy shit, that's even nerdier. I mean, cool.
Cool.
Yo, this is sick. This is where your mountain comes from, chat. Your mountain water. These motherfucker. Yeah, this is the Mountain Dew sauce.
Alright, let's turn this thing on.
Ag is it? Prison.
Yeah, it's my current obsession of just buying graphic design books or even map designs.
Sounds okay.
Yeah, so I also bought like a map design book a while back. You'd be surprised how many different like map designs people make.
I mean, it does make sense.
You know, there's also like a current thing where people were saying the current map isn't as accurate as before.
Hmm.
And so it needs a new update.
I hit myself with that. Fuck off.
You know, deserved.
Yeah.
I'm glad
is
I'm
that...
not doing this on A7 because it adds ice stacks.
Yeah.
And if it was at night, we'd be stuffed.
We just die. Is that because of the latitude longitude lines? It's not as accurate? And like how they draw the countries
also the way they draw the countries. A lot of countries have changed their borders over time.
Yeah.
That is concerning. I'm gonna hide inside there.
Hey, do you want this rope cannon?
You get gripped out of it? Okay, buddy.
And oh, let's back to the start. It's still going. Come on, bro. Chill.
Okay, no, let's run it. I don't care anymore.
There is the cappies here. Oh, did you already get them? Were you pulled this way?
No, they just didn't have anything today.
They didn't have any? What the hell?
I'm joking, there is.
He was lying to me left, right, and center today. Yeah.
It just got moved by the tornado. Please, let's just run it. I don't just a second. Alright, got the winter bear, the only one. I just don't want to be here. Get me out of here.
Tornadoes.
Screw you, tornado. The worst mechanic in the game.
What do you mean we're burning up? We're in the middle of a snowfield. Have you ever, well, I can't remember if I asked you this before or not. Do you play any sports, or have you played any sports? You played badminton,
I used to
right?
play a bit of badminton. Yeah, I used to play badminton. I took karate class previously. But I wasn't that great at karate. And then I go to the gym a bit before.
You haven't had like a phase where you're just like super into a sport?
No, I'm never obsessed with the sport.
Go wrong. Hey, that's pretty good, Holmes. I think other than games, that's usually what my obsessions are with. It's either table tennis season and I'm training.
I feel like every nerd got obsessed with like rock climbing for a moment.
Oh yeah, I know a guy.
Yeah, my brother. No, what's my friends dragged me to like rock climbing several times.
Which is weird, right? Because it's like if you're on the nerdy side and you don't do a lot of athletics, like rock climbing's really hard.
Yeah, and I got dragged into it.
Very physical. I'm not saying it's not fun because I think I've done it once and I enjoyed it. Although nowadays, because my shoulder's been injured a lot, I can't do it that well. But it's fun. But man, it's intensive.
I think it's mainly because there's a puzzle-solving element to it.
Yeah, you might be right on that. Yeah.
I think, especially with bouldering.
Good boy. Oh, I'm burning up. Ooh.
Yeah, especially with bouldering, where you have. Oh wait, we can unfreeze ourselves if we throw. Did that help?
I think so. I'm not sure though.
This should have gave you like one tick of ice.
Yeah.
Okay, this place is not good.
Christmas update actually made it easier. Oh, that's dynamite. I was trying to work out what that sound was.
Did you not hear that?
I mean, I obviously did. I just didn't know what it was. I was like, is that snow falling? What is that?
No, that's a scorpion. Surely.
Medicinal root.
Medicinal root.
Wow, it
You
looks so
getting
nice in
food?
here. Nah. My ass! Yeah, I actually can't see it. Hold up, I got it. I can see it. Oh my lord.
That
Yeah,
was like the
fuck you
perfect
too, buddy.
that was the perfect snipe there.
God damn.
Watch out, there's two scorpions over there.
Know what you're talking about?
But yeah, I guess like yeah, there's also what a typology book as well.
Oh, what's her?
A typology book.
Does that mean?
It's just more the studies of like text types.
Oh, that you're
Fonts.
obsessed with at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, fonts is an interesting one. I don't
If you
usually
know
think of... Wait, so tell me what you've learned about fonts, because I don't usually think about it, but for both my videos and then my CV, when I'm rewriting it, I'm like, what's a good font? Like, what do I use? And nothing I use looks good, because it's like, you know, you start with Arial or Calibri or some shit like that, or Times New Roman if you're fancy. And
Well,
then,
Times New Romans if it's on paper. But like it depends on the medium as well. So there's a thing called serif and sans serif.
yeah.
That's probably the main two distinguishing points that you probably need to know for anything.
So
If
what's
I recall,
the...
like sans serif means like no curves, and then serif means curves, if I recall. But essentially, sans serif is used for like if you want to use any computers because having any cursive thing is a waste of pixels and it looks bad on screen. But on
Uh,
paper, like having the little decorative things help.
yeah.
In terms of design, like typically you try and keep it to like 2 or 3 fonts for any document.
Yeah. Like one for headers, and then one for
One for
base test, right?
heading, well, one for headings, the other one's for text, subtitles and stuff for like images and anything, and the title should be a decorative font if you really want to be fancy.
Yeah.
Anything else is just overdoing it.
Hold up, I
And
gotta regen.
it's the same
Sure.
application in terms of like same application applies to like apps development. You kind of want to keep it at minimal unless you know what you're doing. There's like special edge cases. Um, if you want to know like if what happens when you get a designer to like spend probably years making a interface, check any Persona team and see what they've done for Metaphor and Persona 5. Because they spent almost the whole development time trying to figure out what's the best font.
Really? Damn. It's kind of crazy.
So you
Yeah.
check like the Persona 5 menus, they keep changing like stuff around it. Metaphor is like a big one, which apparently took most of the development time was just making the menus instead of just making
Right.
combat.
That's actually crazy. There's like the last thing you'd pick to take up all the development time. But I mean, for Persona, it kind of makes a little bit more sense just with their style, but still
Even
kind of wild.
Metaphors, they both are JRPGs, but
I don't know if I
the
know Metaphor.
philosophy. It's Metaphor Re Fantasia. It's basically the dev for Persona wanted to do a fantasy genre game,
Right.
and so he couldn't do Persona game because Persona is set in modern day. So he made Metaphor as being that one thing. Do you see anything there?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a bit far. I might have a lollipop for that.
Straight up if you want. And there was a present some. There it is.
I forgot that Cook Lollipop doesn't have the after effects of it.
Mm. You don't need that. Ah, no.
Probably needed it, but it's just
Oh,
did
you just looked at it and I was like, oh, okay, right. May not go up from here.
I might have to go back down and then sort of walk back up.
So, need to get over that side. We have, you know what?
Speaking of fonts, we probably need a font for DP podcast.
Font for
And I
PK.
don't feel like we should be using the same font for peak.
This is safe enough. For like ads peak, it's like the same font.
Yeah, it sounds like a bad idea waiting for a lawsuit to happen.
I guess so. Just find whatever's nearby. So the question is like, would you ever design a font yourself?
I'm already man.
You already am.
Oh,
Are.
yeah, I'm already designing a font for a secret project that I'm not going to say. But yes, I'm already designing fonts.
Okay.
It's because at a certain point when you're designing a game, you already have an idea what your font is, and then you go through the library of fonts and you can't find it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Or there's a certain style you're going for and you just can't find it.
Yeah. So then you gotta fix her up on yourself.
Yeah, but it's a long process because I want to have the text, so one day, if the game or even during the development game, I might put it on my Patreon so people can use it freely.
Yeah.
But if you don't know, currently, you know, there's big drama in the Japanese game scene right now.
Nope. What about fonts? I
The
assume,
same
but
situation. Oh, it's about fonts as well. So apparently, Japan relied on, like all the Japanese game companies relied on this one
oh.
font company called Monotype,
Uh-huh.
and it got recently bought by an American company, and the fee for it used to be, I think, around like $72 for a year subscription, and after being purchased by the American company, they increased the price to $572 per
Jesus
year.
Christ. Okay.
And the
Americans,
problem
yep.
is that, yeah, apparently, like, all the like Japanese gacha games and all the game companies all use Monotype for their font provider. And since they have no longer access, it means that devs are having a hard time finding good fonts.
Right.
That Japanese developers are having a giant complaint on Monotype for being overpriced for $572.
I assume that companies already having sorry, the companies that have already made their games with the monotype get to keep it. They don't have to go and change it now.
Depends on the licensing. So I think when they're licensed with Monotype, it was a subscription, so they have to keep paying them.
Ooh.
So it's a yikes situation.
It is a yikes. Okay.
Oh my god, that's all my energy.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
But we're not up there. Yeah, there's chests over there. That might be the option.
We've got a chain launcher, but that's it. That's all our util.
Got one use left of the grapple.
But yeah, a lot of fonts is very dependent on what you're making. Oh my god. I'm gonna need some help. I wonder if someone can find the peak font.
Yeah, it would be interesting. I'm sure AI could find it for you. Say, hey, ChatGPT, what's the font they use in Peak?
But like to me, sometimes like there are fonts where I go like this looks too close to a already like pre-existing thing that I can't use it
Hmm.
because the moment you use it, it's going to get compared with the thing, and you're not trying to make that comparison.
I guess it makes sense, yeah. It's kind of a universal thing, not just
Like,
fonts as well.
imagine you just use the Doki Doki Literature Club like font. People just go like, oh, that's just the same font.
Yeah. I mean,
And then you're like, I didn't want comparing it, but sure.
not to downplay fonts really, but like it doesn't matter that much.
Oh, it does matter. Trust me, it does matter. It's one of the things where you don't think about it until you start seeing it.
Yeah.
And that's something that's what we got taught in the
What the?
time.
How did I hit?
You hit the wrong thing.
Try to hit you. Had a spot. What the hell?
Well, time to go to the other slot. You can stand it. Huh.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, it is definitely part of what makes up a game.
Probably one of the least things, but most functional thing I'm already up to.
Hmm.
Like, I think I had chatted, but the like for designers, like they have an obsession with chairs.
Ears.
Yeah, and that's because a lot of people, like early designers, were taught about a thing called form versus function,
Okay.
where they believe that the form of a object makes gives it function. So the moment you see something that is like ball shapes with a little thing where you can lie it back, you automatically think, "Oh, that's a chair."
Right.
And then people came up with more functions for a chair, like a gamer chair versus a chair, a recliner chair,
Yeah.
and then chairs with different materials, whether material changes what your function of a chair could be. And that's
Hmm.
why they all have this weird obsession with chairs. So I went to a couple of like museums, and my brother's like, "Why the heck is there so many chairs?" I'm like, "Oh, this must be the designer part of the museum." And that's because there is a giant obsession with how normal day objects are designed, but the chair is probably the easiest analogy, and that's why they always go for it.
Yeah. That's interesting, actually.
It's
I
that's
guess
what I
it,
mean. It's
uh, I was gonna say it makes sense, and I was like, there's no real reason for it to be a chair. I guess it's just what they started with, or like what the first person made the analogy with.
there is other things that they tried before, and one was a lemon squeezer.
A lemon squeezer. So
Yeah,
like
so if you search up,
the dome thing in the middle with like where you grind it out and there's the sec around the outside to catch the juice.
yep,
Yeah.
if you check it out, there's a famous like designer that created a spaceship looking lemon squeezer, which is incredibly not functional. Like it's incredibly functional, but like it functions as a lemon squeezer, but in terms of like cleanup and stuff on everyday use, it's terrible.
Right.
So imagine like a flying spaceship thing with three prongs sticking out and hitting the ground, and you can squeeze a lemon on top.
Okay.
And that was like a discussion: how much can we get away with manipulating the form until it stops being
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
functional? Because is it a lemon squeezer? Yes, because you can squeeze a lemon with it, but does it work well as a lemon squeezer? No, it doesn't. Because you can't imagine yourself cleaning it up after squeezing a lemon because you're like putting a giant spaceship onto your like onto onto your kitchen and try to spray water at it and it's flying everywhere. It's not functional at all in terms of cleaning.
I really need to get a cat cam, man.
Well, the other thing is like
Hmm.
when does it reach the point where you could just call it art? And that was like the whole book discussion my brother and I had. I was like, at some point, you're just gonna call this a piece of art and not actually like
This
what
is
it
true,
is, which is the
yeah.
book. Which I mean, at that point, you reach a Dadaism where like a piece of toilet like becomes a piece of art when you make it terrible enough. Or like the most famous. Have you seen the most famous artwork, which is like the chair with the unicycle wheel popping out from the base?
I don't think so, no. I've seen the banana with the duct tape. But...
No, no, that's on Dadaism. That's like a political statement. Dadaism is basically let's grab an object that's functional and make it non-functional at all.
Oh, I see, okay.
So in
Oh,
terms
I
of the
think I've
chair,
seen
like
some... Yeah, 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 okay, yeah, yeah. Mainly just
in
memes
terms of the
online, but
chair,
yeah.
it's like oh my god, I'm burning up so quickly here. In terms of the chair, it's because there's a freaking wheel that's stuck progging out in the middle where you should be sitting at on.
Yeah, yeah. So you
That
can't...
it's no
It
longer a
can't sit.
chair.
It drives instead.
No, no, you can't even drive it because the wheel is like on a crappy area. So it doesn't function for anything. And so its only purpose is to be artwork at that point.
Yeah, I think the closest I've seen probably is the you know how there's the spork where you can use it as a spoon or a fork, sorry. And then
The
the other
fork and
one
the
is
spoon, yeah.
the foon where you have the bar over the fork prong so you can't use it, and then there's holes in the middle so it doesn't hold any liquid. Yeah, spoon.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's why designers are so obsessed with like tiny dumb stuff.
Yeah,
Like because like a normal person would say, just make a spoon,
yeah, yeah,
just give
yeah.
me a fork. But no one would ask, oh yeah, maybe a spork can do both things at once.
Things, done things.
And I guess like the other thing is like the visual style of something tells you what it does as well. That's like another thing that we learn.
Yeah, well, like on something that's well designed, it does. Yeah, it's kind of the same with game design, right? It's like you should be able to just pick things up. It should be intuitive.
Well, something that a lot of people don't think about is a retro style informs the player of something. Like, you expect this type of gameplay when you put a retro style in a game.
That's it.
Or like if you put pixel art in a game, you're expected like okay, it's going for a nostalgic factor. But
Hmm.
then you had a lot of people start doing retro nostalgic like pixel art without really knowing why they're doing it.
We just like pixel art, man. I'm kind of the same.
Yeah,
Although,
but
I mean, I agree,
unfortunately,
a lot of
like,
it is nostalgia, but doesn't mean that the game
well, the
design
Pokemon
itself has to be
nostalgia.
nostalgia.
I mean, even if you look at even just the design of Pokemon, like, and Power Worlds, like, Power Worlds deliberately invokes similar design styles guides from Pokemon.
What are you talking about is completely different from Pokemon. I'm not sure what you're saying.
Well, one of the artists came out saying that they were told to steal things from Pokemon.
Yeah, I heard that as well. Go reference this Pokemon. That's crazy.
Stealing the style guides. I mean, even look at Cuphead. That's a retro like cartoons. Ooh. Do you ever find the balloon useful now? I feel like it's gotten nerfed so much.
Single balloon, nah, completely useless. Triple balloon's still pretty useful for weight reduction. Got so much stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna eat some stuff.
Where's Birdie?
So I found out you need a lollipop.
Yeah.
If you cook the lollipop, it doesn't have the sleep effect afterwards.
Really? Damn, that's kind of OP. I
And the
guess,
other thing is, if it actually feeds you a bit, so it's good emergency food as well. So my new like method is just keeping lollipops because they
yeah, that's kind of
actually
nice. Maybe
have
I
a
should
few
do the same.
benefits now.
Yeah, I feel like they did that with a lot of things because the green apple used to poison you, and then now you cook it, it doesn't. The prickleberry doesn't give you thorns anymore when you cook it. Guess that's a cooking change that they made when they when they fucked this up with the energy drink.
Yeah, the edge just drink still is the worst.
Ah. Get up tomorrow to go to my job seeker meeting, except that my case manager, who I talked to, is supposed to be moving roles, and she was supposed to.
Is your inventory full?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay,
eating
well,
this. We figure out where we're going. Head, I guess. Left doesn't look bad. I'll take one more tick of hunger. Go. Come on, hunger. Where you at? Yes, it wasn't worth waiting, but now it is, because it's here. I'm in there. It is okay.
how? Okay, sure, buddy.
I'm just playing this like it's A1.
Huh?
I said I'm playing this like it's A1. I'm just YOLOing.
Yeah.
Tenderfoot, rather, I should say.
I might go around.
lost him, chat. I don't know where he is now. Oh, can we not climb? Yeah, really.
How far did you climb up?
I'm at the bridge, but also I don't know if I can get onto the bridge.
The bridge. Where the freak is the bridge?
But then, like, going around to the bridge is kind of rough as well.
Oh, you're over there.
Oh, you're all the way down there? Holy. It might be a Uto angle. Oh, hang on. Underneath? I guess just from here. Yeah, sure, this will do. Let's go, Mr. Psych. Chop, chop.
Okay, that's on a good angle. Is there a way up there? Okay.
Yeah, we can climb up inside here. Just need a boost, that's all.
He needs a boost, he says. But he doesn't lend a hand.
Need a boost. It's about a full bar.
Like, there goes a proportion of my bar.
You'll get it back. It's bing bong loot. Yep. Hot rock right? Hot rock left might be.
Yeah, it's a hot rock right.
There's left. Ow! So speaking of obsessions, have you ever had an anime or a game that you've watched or played that you've got like kind of obsessed with, or the characters in it?
Yeah, I did say Kingdom Hearts before, but then not currently, not anymore.
I think it's something that happens more when you're younger.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other like things that I was obsessed. How are you? Besides Sword Art Online.
Yeah, besides Sword Art Online, shit. Back in the day, this is probably when I was like 14, 15. Actually, I'm not sure what age, but it was when I started watching Code Geass, which I never actually finished because I didn't like it halfway through when shit went, when shit happened.
When shit became adult show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which I'm not sure if I assume you've seen Code Geass.
No, I heard so much about the political dramas in it.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, if you were a kid watching it, you wouldn't understand it.
Yeah. It's all fun and games for the
want-
first season, and then.
I just want to see fists smashing each other.
Yeah, but I used to have a crush on one of the girls in it. That was just very, very my style, I guess. And so when we, I've never told anyone this, but when I was going through school and we were doing English, I was homeschooled, right? So my mum was teaching us how to journal. I think that's part of what we were doing. So just, writing stuff in a creative manner. And one of my journal entries was, I wish Colin Starfield was real, sorry. Which is like, the character from the show. But I was so, embarrassed to write it at the time that I wrote it in the scruffiest handwriting I could, that it'd be illegible. But I was like, I wrote it. I did it.
You reminded me of... I mean, okay, I didn't realize, but my class used to be, used to watch, at least, they do Naruto, and as a joke for me, I used to be one of the quickest, runners at school, a good sprinter, and so I
Okay.
would sprint really quickly. And
Yeah, wouldn't have thought. Uh-huh.
what happened was, well, the thing was, I had really good like sprinting speed, but I had really low stamina, so
Ah,
I
yeah.
could probably like retain a good sprint for like a short amount of time, but I wouldn't be able to win like races. But I can like go past people and then slow down to a halt, trying to
Yeah,
catch my
yeah,
breath.
yeah.
But I thought it'd be funny to like run Naruto style, like Naruto run.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It makes
And
you faster, trust.
I trust it makes you faster. And for some reason, the class was like, no, it's like, oh, why are you doing a Naruto run? It's like, it doesn't make you faster. And I'm like, you should give it a try. And then somehow I convinced the whole class to start Naruto runs. And I'm just like, I just give up.
That's crazy.
I have nothing to teach a child. You guys can just do.
Is that an ice block up there?
Yeah, it's
I
for
guess it
the
is.
winter update. But I don't
Yeah,
think that's a way to go. I think we have to go across,
yeah, I think so.
climb up there.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's a good accomplishment, honestly.
Convincing a whole class around Naruto stuff.
Yeah, the teachers
They were
must be like,
basically
"What the
saying, "Oh my
fuck?"
god," they were like, "Oh my god, Sykes writing Naruto style. There's no way it will make you go faster." Well,
But
does
then,
it?
yeah, it's like, but he's the fastest runner in the class. Maybe it does.
He's the fastest runner in the class. Maybe there is something to this bullshit.
Eh. Nope, pit and stove.
Fortified milk. Don't mind me. Wait, but if I cook it,
Oh, this place kind of sucks. A7's kind of rough when you get up to here. Holy, we just need you two, but
we
yeah,
have so much util
yeah.
that I do not have that stamina to get across the.
Time to eat some food, my guy.
You know.
It's only like a quarter, maybe a third.
That's like a half.
I think if you instead of jumping, I feel like jumping is actually not stamina efficient in this. Once you get above whatever, probably never is actually.
Yeah, maybe falling would have been easier.
Yeah, I think just walking and falling is more efficient.
Well, the most efficient use of energy is dying, but I'm not complaining.
Huh. Guess we go under here.
Alright. Is there any other way? No. You look like you were good for. Do you want this rope it?
Yeah, fuck it, sure. May as well. What else are we gonna do with it?
Okay, this is as far as it can go.
Yeah, good enough. That's hot, right?
Just skip this whole hot rock section.
Yeah, I think when I was younger, I particularly after I got a couple of injuries and went through my emo/rebellious phase.
I had an emo rebellious. I didn't know how to emo rebellious phase.
Damn. It was pretty pathetic, but yeah, I had one. Around 18. It's a block of ice.
You were 18? Says
I
the
I was 18 once. Yeah, and I sort of went through a bit of soul searching in that, and during that time I was watching a lot of anime, so like every new anime that I liked, I was like, oh damn, I want to be like that main character. I want to be that guy. So I went through quite a bit.
Okay, do you think you have the same feeling for any like Western comics? Like,
Western.
Batman.
I didn't really consume any Western comics. I watched movies of like Batman, but nah, not at all. Anime was where it was at.
A lot of people ask us like, why is anime being like American comic books really hard? And I'm like, well, when you think about like the main consumers of who it should be, it's like teenagers and kids.
Yeah.
The recent stuff haven't been doing that.
I don't know a lot about because I never read anything like Marvel or DC or anything like that. But just going off the movies, I'm just like, it's all just the same shit. Like you've watched one, you've watched them all, kind of thing.
How far is this?
It's about to here. Oh, yep, about to there.
This was so far.
Probably find a better spot, I guess. You go around to your right. Just eat your food, don't eat me.
Am I jumping off for me?
Ah. Hold up. Okay. I think, have you seen ReZero?
Yeah, I see ReZero. I haven't
The-
really seen the first season though.
Oh, okay. I think I've only seen 1.5 seasons. I do need to go and finish it, because I think there's
I
a
got to
third
the
one
first
now, right?
season and a half.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. We got to the same place then. That's interesting. I think there's a
It's
third
where
one now,
the
right?
rabbit, I know exactly
Ah.
what I got up to, which is the rabbits.
The rabbits, yeah. I know the spot.
Yeah, the rabbits.
Not the rabbits. Yeah. When I first watched the first season, I didn't know it was like the whole situation we were talking about at the start with the box and the chocolate cake, because I didn't know what it was going to turn into. I didn't read the description at all. I was just like, oh, this is another comfy isekai, like rom-com kind of shit. And then when yeah,
Time loop started.
yeah, exactly. When the time loop started, he started losing his mind. It like kind of broke me inside a little bit as well, because I was like, holy shit, this was not what I was expecting. So I had like a little, my hand had like a little seizure where it like fully tightened up and I couldn't move it for a while. But that's kind of just reflective of the terrible mental state I was in at the time. So.
Well, during that time, there was so many edgy manga that was out as well.
Hmm.
Like, I think it was like Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh, I've heard of this. I haven't seen it though.
And the famous one, Mira Nikki.
Mirai Nikki, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least I went into that one knowing what I was getting into. Goddamn.
The edge, the true edge.
Yeah. At some point, we'll do an anime episode. We just have to. Do you have a my anime list that you keep?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, Mira Nikki was something.
I don't remember it that well now, but it was weird. It got weird at places.
I like some parts of the premise, like the plot mechanics I did like, which is like, oh, the whole thing is that books tell you the future, but each of them reads it out differently.
That was a thing. I just remember something with the smartphones. I don't remember books doing that.
Oh, it was like the main character was like everything's on third person.
Right.
The female, like yandere, only has things about the main character.
Okay.
So it tells you the future of just the main character because she was obsessed with the main character, and the character was like intensely recording everything. So I think he's had the Observer diary. It like observes everything around him, but not himself. So
Right, right.
he could easily get killed if he doesn't know like something that's good to happen to him.
Yeah.
Then I think the kids one is like a kid's drawing book. Like the
Oh.
future.
Oh, like that's how it tells it. Okay.
Yeah, so each of them have different means of telling something, but it's also very specific on what it tells you.
Yeah.
Because if I recall, like the mom, like the the Ma character that has a lot of children, it's like her book tells her the fate of all her children or something like that.
Right.
So like the more children, like people under her organization she has, the better she knows. And then there was a weird dog one, if I recall. Like,
This always a weird dog one, man.
and then you had the weird prophecy girl as well, which her diary's written as if it's like a prophecy. So it had some cool ideas, and then
Yeah.
the one of the big twists, spoiler alert, is that it was, I think it's like the second loop already, or the third loop, and the main story starts like in the second or third loop.
Oh, I vaguely remember that. Yeah.
Because it's like, it turns out like the Yandere character is actually like from the second loop, or the first loop. Oh no, she's from the first loop, yeah.
Right. And she killed the one in that current timeline.
She killed the one in the current loop and then
Yeah.
took over her place.
That's right. Yeah, it had some. It was interesting for sure. I don't know if you'd call it famous or infamous, but
It was okay. It was infamous for a couple of reasoning. Is because the anime didn't end with where the manga ended, which the manga ends with like them all somehow resolving everything, but the anime decided to wait for OVA, which took years to make.
Mm.
So everyone just got the bad ending for like years.
Bad end.
And even the manga like didn't explain it for, like how they got out of the loop until like maybe two special chapters to come out before they fully explain. Oh yeah, that's how they escaped the last loop.
Right.
I'm trying to remember which other thing was that messy, but yeah. I think the other one, which was Dead Man Wonderland, was even more confusing. And it didn't have time loops. But out of every manga I've read or anime, that is not the most confusing one I read.
Okay, let's just go with what's the most fucked up one you've read or watched?
Fucked up one I read. I don't know. They're different fucked up.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Like if it's something that keeps you awake at night, something like Junji Ito has like a couple of stories which like, okay, I'm not going to sleep tonight kind of thing.
Junji Ito?
Yeah.
Edit this. Oh.
Oh.
Junji Ito.
He did the famous one that I think is just like, oh, that's Nightmare Fuel, is like, it's called, I think it's called the Igno model of the Amaga Fault, I think it was Amagara Fault, and it's basically they found like human-shaped holes in a mountain.
Hmm.
And then some people recognize this, like the hole, as being themselves because it fits them perfectly.
Right.
And then people slowly grow, and fun thing, obsession with the hole. So they end up trying to sneak into a hole, and people start trying to cover the hole so that they don't go in because they have no idea what happens at the other end of the hole.
Yeah. Interesting. I feel like I might have seen some of his work looking it up now, but
Oh, he did a Pokemon collab. If you ever want to know.
really, okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's a Gengar drawing. Search Junji Ito Gengar.
Here we go. There. That's not that cursed.
I'm like, that's not Gengar.
I mean, it's a gay guy. It's not that cursed, too.
I don't mean every drawing's cursed, but it's like, oh, that's a Gengar.
Hmm. Interesting. I think I'm trying to remember the name, but I actually got no idea what it was called. Of the worst one that I've actually finished, and I'm not meaning for anyone who's watching and thinking just like straight incest, like uh sort of like what's the there's a few that I've watched that are just straight incest, but putting aside those ones, there's one that was again the kind of chocolate cake in a box kind of experience, um, where it's just like a school. It starts with like a school trip, right? So they're on a bus in the middle of the mountains, and they're just on a trip with their class and their teacher, and then their bus slips off the side of the mountain, and so it crashes down. I don't think anyone dies, or like maybe it doesn't slip. Maybe they just ran out of
Wait,
gas. I'm
which
not
is
sure.
you just cut out a bit, so I didn't even hear what you said.
Oh, for how long?
But probably when you said the title of it, but I still heard the
Oh,
plot.
I yeah, I didn't say the title because I can't remember what it's called. I don't even know if it's on my anime list. But I could probably find it if I searched it. Yeah, so the class is on a school trip in the mountains. Their bus either breaks down or runs out of gas or something. So they're now stranded in the mountains with no reception on their phones. And they're like in the middle of the woods, right? So there's potentially dangerous animals all around. And eventually, like they send out search parties looking for the way out or food as well. And eventually they start running out of food. And then every now and then, mysteriously, they get to eat protein. And they're like, oh, the teacher shot a deer. It's like we've got some protein today. And then slowly, even with that protein, there's not enough food to keep people alive. So people start dying of hunger. And then, oh look, we get more protein from somewhere. And then eventually, the main character finds out that there's this gang of girls that has seduced the teacher, and he's digging up the corpses of the people who have died, and everyone's been eating them, along with the dog of one of the girls. And then he's banging the group of girls that have done this, and he turns into essentially like just a mindless sex fiend who then chases the main character and his group out of the forest, and they get away. And I'm just like, I set out at the end of it, I was like, what the fuck did I just watch? What's this?
I'm trying to remember a couple effed up ones. I mean, I think we talked about Blood on Tracks before, haven't we?
About what, sorry?
There's a manga called Blood on the Tracks. It's
Out on the
like
tracks.
basically the main character's mom pushes like her nephew, like his cousin, down like a cliff.
Oh,
Like this happens in the first chapter because his cousin was bullying the main character, and so
right.
the mom like or suddenly chucks the cousin down a cliff, and the main character sees it, and the mom's like, it's an accident, and never actually know whether it was an actual accident or she intentionally pushed the cousin down.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a depressing story where they both hide the fact that they saw their cousin fell down, and they all said it was an accident. And then later on, the aunt discovers it's not an accident. And so the main character's like, "Oh crap, my cousin's waking up, and he's going to like tell everyone." So he smothers the cousin in bed, kills him, and then some court stuff happens, and the mom admits to zero fault and escapes this whole relationship, and the main character gets really depressed because I think there's also like I'm skimming through a lot of plot points, but basically there's also a girl that likes him, but also he's not thinking with his D, he's thinking with my mom. Kind of
Okay.
And like you find like the mom is like kind of some sort of tragic figure, but also like you don't know whether she really cares about the son or not, or the main character or not.
Yeah.
But up to the near the like middle point of the story, she just abandons him because of the whole court thing.
Dang.
And she's like, "I'm free because technically I didn't murder my the nephew and push him down a cliff. You did that." And then it flash forwards into depressing after the main character goes to prison and tries to have a normal life. Like it shows like his whole progression of trying to get a normal life, but ends up not being able to get a normal life and about to commit suicide until he gets a phone call that says, "Oh yeah, your mom's about to die." And he's like, "Wait, my mom who abandoned me and let me go to prison is about to die?"
I mean, yeah, that is stop depression, right? It's like, yeah, it gives me hope in the.
And so he goes he goes and tries to see what happened to his mom while he was in prison, and it's like she just has the most normal kind of lifestyle, and he's like, "Man, I kind of want to kill her now."
Yeah.
But he ends up not. He kind of ends up relating to it, but he also ends up even more depressed. But he ends up a bit like, "I'm not going to kill myself. I'll just keep living and see what happens."
Man.
And that's the end of the story. And I'm like, that's so
the
depressing.
end of it. What? Yeah. What's the sell on this story? What the hell?
And I'm like, that's a depressing story. The other story I was thinking is like Goodbye Pun Pun. And that's like another depressing story. You see, the problem with those stories is it's just a depressing story.
Yeah, you're supposed to, if it's a depressing story, it's supposed to have a lesson in it or like a lift up at the end, it feels like. But if it's just depressing, why?
I haven't read Goodbye Pun Pun, but I keep hearing how depressing it gets. Even towards the end, I kind of read a wiki synopsis of it, and I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of depressing. Do I want to go through this depressing episode?"
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, it's like it's different, right? So like people say, like Your Lie in April is depressing, or like Angel Beats is depressing, but it's like it's a good story and good characters, and it has a. It's supposed to leave you with a good feeling. Maybe sad, but
like a silent voice and Your Lie in April. I kind of put them in both in the same category. That like, there's hope at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And the main character lives on with the memory of something along those lines.
Yeah.
Well, the silent voice is kind of different, where they kind of get together and then move on from their trauma. But like. There's like trauma moving, while the other two that I described, they don't move on from the trauma. They just dwell in it.
Yeah.
They swim in it and sink.
Amelia Janka, hello. How's it going? Sorry, I don't know how long I missed your message for. I was looking up on the side trying to find which anime I was talking about. Doing well. Yeah, the one I was talking about is Fruit of Risaya, I guess. Risaya no Kaijutsu. I guess I'll send it to you if you really want to check it out, but honestly, I don't recommend.
I think I've seen other like effed up stuff, but I don't think I want to talk about it on stream.
Yeah, that's fair. Apparently, this one is not all the bus trip that I was talking about. Maybe it's just the the core memory from it. The core thing that leaves
Someone's
you with.
asking for Insta, and then it's gonna ask for
By Insta.
ask for your credit card details.
Yeah. My Insta is yourmom@insta.com.
Do you even have an Insta? No.
I do. I don't really use it though. I did use it for a
Okay,
while
let's do
while I was into
A7.
cooking. Sure. Yeah, I was into cooking for a while, so I was posting like every other day. Which I need to get back into cooking when I move out, honestly, because it's kind of... I gotta figure out how to live efficiently.
Man, I keep reminding myself I need to make multiple Insta accounts.
Model Insta accounts, you say?
Multiple. I got taught by this girl, this female developer, and she's like, this is like during South by South a couple years ago, where she went up and told me it's like, she said this about Twitter, which is like, have 3 Twitter accounts. One is for your own personal circles. The second one is for outside, for people, like your socials, like
Mm-hmm.
outside your personal circle. So people where people can find you in the social media world. And then the third one
Sure.
is just for your not safe for work stuff.
Yeah, I've got 2 of those. Uh-huh. Guess that makes sense.
So I'm like, that probably applies to Insta. And to me, this is the thing, like, going to this topic of like, do you judge like someone about with their like, do you judge someone's like Insta follows?
So follows. It depends. If it's just NSFW stuff, I'm like, look, you probably should do that on an old account, but it is what it is, my guy. If it's political stuff, I judge a little bit sometimes.
Because 2 jokes. One is I had a friend whose his off social account has not safe for work. And
As well.
my friends and I
Yeah.
like didn't judge him, but we just looked like, why would you put not safe for work follows on Twitter?
Yeah.
But then the other one is I, I think yeah, the other one was there was a girl that I added on Insta for a dating app, and then she spent like I don't know how long, but she spent like a decent amount checking my all my follows, and I was like, okay, that's a bit creepy.
That is a little bit creepy or like weird. What's my
And she thought
desktop company?
desktop company.
The new one. Sorry, carry on.
But yeah, I just find that creepy. Like, not creepy, but kind of weird. Like,
Yeah.
there are things you don't vocalize, and she decided to vocalize it as well. And I'm like,
As she went through it, she's like, "Oh, you follow this person, this person."
yeah, it's like, oh, you seem to follow a lot of like hot girls, and I'm like,
Bruh.
am I not a guy?
Yeah, I was like, "I'm a guy. What do you expect, bruh?" That's funny.
It's kind of like I find it a bit counterintuitive. Like some girls is like, okay, I want a guy that doesn't say anything about their sexual life, and then some girls is like, oh, you're not pushing any relationship or thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you want?
It really just depends
Tell
on the
me what
girl.
you.
But yeah. Tell
But
me
like,
what you
as
want,
someone
what you
who meet
really,
from a
really want.
dating app, it's very hard to tell where that's going.
Someone added you from there, do you say, sorry?
Yeah, like it's very hard to tell what the like from even just a dating app, like where you're going to approach the conversation from.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. And there's the whole stigma of like, um, oh, great.
That's the pitch.
That's the pitch. But I'm your bro, what do you mean?
Are we the bros?
I'm living in Greenland.
Bro.
Can you get to Greenland to hook up? Yo, what's up, Rocky? He came just in time. Oh god.
That's so funny.
I haven't heard this one before, man. Holy.
Someone clip it, please.
I think Rocky killed it already. Thanks, Rocky. Appreciate it.
You killed it. Wait, they killed her.
Yeah. Rocky's cock blocking me.
Oh no, Rocky being. Wait a minute, he's the only one with a relationship.
Yeah, wait a second.
Like, wait a second, it's trying to cock block everyone.
uh, oh, you want to go that way? I thought we were going this way.
Oh no, I'm just checking this corner. There's also a mushroom here.
You guys hitting the fairs at the moment,
Okay.
Rocky?
Have you ever clock blocked someone?
No. Do you think I get those kind of opportunities? I don't think I've ever wingmaned either, but
I have wingman cock block, but I did know that I I deliberately stored a chat deliberately just because I knew he was trying to go to have sex with his girlfriend.
that's kind of funny.
And
That's kind of fucked up.
It got very annoyed that I was doing it deliberately.
That's such a psych
And the
thing
girlfriend
to
was
do.
like in the corner of my eye, like
Oh, wait, so it was in person? I thought it was like, oh man,
no, this was in person.
man.
Because it was after his birthday, and I was in my car, and we're just chatting, and then in the corner of my eye, I can see like his girlfriend's car in the corner, and she goes into her car to pretend to leave.
Yeah.
Because he was still living with his parents. And so he wants to make the illusion that they left, and then go back and do the deed.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be really funny just to see how long he can store this conversation until he gets visibly annoyed.
And if it wasn't for their privacy, I wouldn't be surprised to see you turn that into a video. It's your challenge to see how long you can cut block someone for.
It was so funny because I knew it was going, and I was like, oh, how much can I do it? Like,
Yeah.
and he's just like, you know you know when like someone tries to end a conversation early. It was that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
kept like, oh wait, but there's something more I want to point out here. It's like,
Yeah.
please go.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like in the car, and I'm slowly moving and opening
Yeah.
the door, and I'm like, yes. But I'm pretty sure there's an interesting thing I want to talk about this one show that you like. It's like, please leave.
You're a bad person for that. On TCG cards, so I'm like,
It's an ode for trying to do the deed on their birthday.
okay, what do you think about Well, now that we're here, okay, this is like way off topic from original, but like, what do you think about people confessing on special occasions?
Confessing what?
Like confessing their feelings on, like, you know, telling someone that, like asking someone to go out with them on their birthday or something like that, or on Valentine's.
On the birthday.
Yeah, birthday, Christmas,
I think
Valentine's
Valentine's
maybe
safe.
less side. Yeah.
Like Valentine's safe, or even a month before Valentine, like any other day. But on their birthday, it depends on who is asking. Is it the birthday boy or the birthday girl? If that's kind of weird when it's the birthday boy, birthday girl, because it's
Uh
you
huh.
just
They're trying to
because
abuse
you
your
know
special
what's going to happen
status.
next. Yeah, they're gonna use a special status. But I don't think it's as bad because at least you know it's genuine about whether you're doing it. The worst part is when you do it on April Fools, where you're like,
April Fools.
you're
Oh
just
god, yeah.
joking about it.
When you do that with someone who doesn't like pay attention to the days of the year, I don't know what day it is. Uh,
I know it's like oh, but what if it's true? But you don't want it to be part of your memory. Like imagine going to your wedding afterwards, like oh yeah, I confessed on April Fools. It's like you pussy.
that's great.
It could be 50 other different days you could have done it and did it April Fool's because you thought it was a. Because if it went wrong, you would have just said, oh, April Fool's.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Jokes. Oh, okay, yellow is good. Yellow is as you drink. Okay. Okay, that's way more stamina than I thought. Whoops. Why did it use so much? Yeah, I messed up.
Okay, let me go back down.
Yeah, I think I did the same thing. I think I messed my.
But on birthday, I feel like it's kind of guilt trippy. I don't think it's good to do it on a day like that.
Yeah, I think same.
But then again, what other day is a good day?
Any day,
And
you
even
know.
Valentine's even get as bad anyway, because like, I mean, the best way to avoid it is, oh, I said yes to another person.
I think Valentine's is fine because that's kind of the traditional thing, and if you, especially for younger people, I think that sort of in that mindset anyway. So, if anything, you probably got a slightly higher chance of it, like of someone saying yes.
Okay, what's your thoughts on like becoming friends before having a relationship?
I think that's
Because
the
I
way to
know
go.
I
Sorry.
think that's the way to go, but a lot of girls don't like that. Whatever.
Yeah, I know a couple. I mean, I know people on both sides of the fence, honestly. Uh, but I can get up.
I think it's just jump on the mushroom.
Make any day a special day because it'll be your guys' day. That's cute, yeah, and that's true.
Just not on 9/11. That's a special day for someone else.
You wait until it's 9/11 and then fucking confess. Oh man, no man, don't do it. This
Well,
fucking
he
guy.
was the one that said it.
This fucking guy.
He said he can make any day special.
Ah,
I'm just trying to prove not.
I guess they don't call it a love bomb for nothing. Shit. Random chatter. Bet. Please, nobody
Bet.
take this advice. Yeah, no, I think it's the way to go. I've heard the argument of like, oh, once you sort of, you know, become friends, it's like hard to see each other as anything else, but I disagree with
Do
that
you
one.
remember? Because I remember my parents' anniversary. because it's an easy number to
Oh,
remember.
are you asking me if I remember my parents' anniversary?
Yeah, my one's
Oh,
in
hell no.
April.
I don't even know if they remember their anniversary. They don't. They don't actually celebrate. I assume they used to, but
I know because it's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Nice. Cute.
See, like that's probably a good day because then you say, "Oh, we have a 10 out of 10 relationship."
Yep. Yep. That's nice. These days, kids will be on the what is it, like July 6th? They'll be like, "Hey, yo,
Yeah, I don't think
6,
anybody can do that
7.
before.
Ah, shit."
You're 9 out of 11. Please go away. I mean, at what point of history do we get to the point where every day is filled with tragedy?
Yeah, I mean, some tragedy or other, I guess, makes sense. But depends if we're
Like at
recording
some
exact.
point we're
Like,
gonna
do you remember
say,
the
"Oh yeah,
exact day
like
that COVID started? You know, like I don't.
yeah," but everyone remember January the 5th.
What happened January the 5th? Oh, you mean the
Trump tried to
Oh, that,
take.
that
Like,
January
let's
the
make that a wedding
5th.
day because I believe in America.
I want to make our wedding great again.
That
Um,
will be the greatest wedding of all time. Please do not make a wedding the 5th.
oh, this is gonna be bit of
Used as a
spores.
joke.
Gonna do this because we're going into spores. Thick spores. Right, here we
It's
go.
not a bet chatter. It's on bet.
Oh yeah, purple is. Oh, I mistimed that. Oh no, I kind of messed up. What is it? What am I? Huh? Okay, game. For real, for real. Question mark? What the fuck happened there? Game. I have no words, honestly, for that one. I got nothing. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Wait, you died?
Yeah, I just suddenly started to fall and then fall all the way down.
The wind happened and got blown across.
I mean, the wind was part of it, but I also had the circle wind mushroom thing on, which should make me immune to the wind and also fall slower. So I don't know how I fell to my
Do you
death.
know where you died?
Very long way down.
Ah, crap.
Oh, I
Okay.
was gonna say you can use the root to get rid of spores at least, but
Yeah, but this gets rid of some of the ice. Oh, we don't have a scout effigy.
yeah, I'm dead.
I'm telling you, Ruth is difficult. Oh, back there! Please, someone ban that.
Which is rough. We should have gone the way we went the last time.
Which was?
I can't remember.
There we go. That's all I needed to know.
Otherwise, I would have told us to go that way.
I would have been so sad if it took damage there. Oh, I clipped it.
Hey, it's that one river at the top of the mountain. You made it. Wait, is that bending? Is it going back upstream? Oh, never mind.
Is there a body down there? You had everything. You had the lantern.
Yeah, and the flare. You can find another one.
Oh right, yeah, the flare. Holy crap! I forgot I need a flare.
Yep. I mean, you can go down again. I don't know if it's going to be worth the
No, the fog's coming up.
Wait, is this really just back here again? Oh no. Oh, it's wind here. Anyone off the cat cam? Cat right here.
Okay.
He's not on PC this time. He's on.
What was yellow shroom? I think yellow was good, right?
Yellow is energy. Yeah, energy drink. Effect.
Oh my god, there's so many.
Oh, did you
crappy
clip
things.
something? Oh, you clipped the what the fuck happened? All right, let me have a look at this. Let's go and see what the fuck happened. Yeah, see why is my hang on. Okay, hang on. Let me pull this up on stream and we'll break this down a little bit. Where's my So
Oh no, no.
oh, Sykes getting what happened as well. So I ran out of stamina here, that's fine. How did I get this much velocity to start with? That's what I'm wondering. It's like I'm climbing here, I ran out of stamina, fine. Why am I getting blown so hard when I'm immune to the wind because I have the wind effect on me from the mushroom?
The wind effect doesn't block you from the wind.
It does, it makes you immune.
No, it doesn't. I tried.
Didn't we confirm this before? Like
no,
last week?
Is even further if you jumped.
I thought it just makes you float and immunity to the wind. And then I hit the bomb, which gives me a velocity to start with, I guess, but like oh, I'm on 1.5 speed because that was me when I was watching clips back. I was wondering why is this fast?
Why is this fast? Oh, could be because.
Oopsie.
Get that chest
I don't
over
know
there.
if it matters if I show that screen, but let me get rid of that now.
I took damage? Okay. Sure, buddy.
Love the cut on this square. Yeah, there's the blow up bomb as well, but totally. It's alright, Sykes got this.
I had to get through Mesa as well.
Mesa was okay.
Oh
Probably
my
be a bit
lord.
rough run. The bird came tumbling, holy. Yeah, no zombies. Oh, you said there was one zombie previously, right? On the other
There's
room?
a zombie, but this thing is going for me. Can you not go for me? Okay, surely you can't get through here. Yeah, eat crap, you dumbass. Go die
Whoa.
in the hole.
He's a rhinoceros beetle, not a dung beetle. Chill.
And I hope I never see it again. Yum, 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 yum.
My neck. That's right, I need to work out. Question is, do I just stay up if I gotta get up in the morning? So I'll have to go with my dad. I have to do shopping as well. I do Christmas shopping, man. Fuck. So I ended up getting a present for that one brother. I didn't find a kitchen thing for him, but I found a nice set of like whiskey glasses and stones. I was like, this looks good. He likes to drink a bit, so that'll do. Now I'm stuck with everybody else who I don't know what to do. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Billy, you can perch on the bottom of that barrage. Oh,
my
where
God,
was the
I should've
milk?
done-
Oh, he's alive. Yes, now I've got to find... I think you're in spores, so go fast. Got to find something else. Or parents and middle brother and sister, although sister I've kind of got a lot of time to find something. When she was over last, though, she did have a good idea. What's up?
Oh, sorry, there's a dung beetle here. I'm just complaining about a dung beetle.
Rhinoceros beetle, that guy. I'll look out for that bomb.
If it can launch me to the
Oh.
other side, that'd be great.
Got a zombie above you.
I hope I never see it again. Oh my god, it's gonna be like...
I kind of wanted to do a present where I just grab a random phrase for each of my family members and just print it on a shirt. Oh, night's coming, you're fucked. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm so... Oh, you also had a health kit, didn't you?
Did I? I think I had a bandage, yeah.
Well, yellow shroom it is. Near the top. Wait, can I?
You can find one medicinal root you might be able to make.
Yeah, if I find medicinal root.
Use the wind. Go left.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like my family's not the kind to wear those kind of shirts, especially after Christmas. It might be a thing at Christmas, but there's only going to be 4 of us out of 6 there anyway. So.
It just took too much damage. Ugh.
Yeah. Bit rough. Well, that's the end of A7, boys. Oofed. That was a rough one. Could have been more, what's the word? There's a word, I think it starts with N. Meticulous, that's the one, meticulous, when looking for our previous way up. Oh well.
Not today. I did A7 yesterday, and I don't want to solo another one today.
Yeah. That's the real reason you died, right?
Yeah.
Oh, pretty close. Alright. I think that about wraps it up then for the podcast and the peak stream.
We need to
Thanks
find
for...
a guest soon.
Yes, we do. So, Reiki, you said you guys are away over the weekend. How about next week? Is there any chance of a guest appearance with your +1? Or a we'll cook up a little something that'll be entertaining, I think.
We still haven't talked about Pokemon.
Oh yeah, true. We can. It depends if you want to do one by yourself. We can talk about Pokemon and Power World and Digimon, or we can do with +1 and we talk about Zoomers and Boomers and words. So whichever one suits. Of course, +1 is welcome to come as well for the Pokemon discussion if they want, because they are a part of that now.
Laugh nervously.
Yeah, sweet. Sounds good. That'll be, yeah, so we're knocking this back to a, what do you call it? Like a, I guess just a penciled in two time, like every second day. That'll be 3 to 4 times a week. Oh, what's right?
Bi-daily.
Bi-daily, yeah. But it's not like strictly, because we may still cancel depending on plans, but yes, at the moment it's a bi-daily. So 3 to 4 times a week.
Thursday, yeah.
So it's yeah, Thursday. Our next one should be Saturday, and then it'll be Monday after that. So if you're down Saturday, if you're down Monday, rather, let us know. And then
There's something happening on Saturday. No more Among Us.
yeah, no more Among Us, but Rocky's away.
Shh, don't tell him that's what it means.
Oh yeah, mother. I got tricked. Yeah, you're right. Hey, thanks, Rocky.
It's gonna promise 2 sessions every day.
Hey, I mean, I'll be here.
By daily, we do it twice.
Yeah, we do technically. A4, A7. If you're not careful, I'll make it fortnightly next. You're like, that means twice a week, right? Yes, safe to say we probably won't be doing an actual Christmas episode, but if we might come... I feel like Roki would do a Christmas Eve ep with us, do you reckon?
Who knows?
We persuaded her to try again, right? I think she should do it. We'll talk to her about it.
I think you have more convincing power than I do.
We'll see.
She goes to your chat more than my chat.
Does, but yeah, I'll have a talk to her. The problem is when I try and convince people, I say, hey, come, and they say no because this, and I say, that's fair. I don't go like, oh, but please, but this, but that. I just go, yeah, that's fair enough. Need to improve my convincing.
Christmas Prezi.
The Christmas Prezi? Oh, wait, yeah, so are we actually going to do that? Because Rocky said she's out. Chiaki's in, but nobody else is.
I mean, that's 3 of us. We can probably convince some more people.
We can. Do you, if you still want it, you're out as well, Rocky? Okay. Good. There's 3 of us. I can look around. We can talk to some of our new streamer acquaintances, maybe. We'll have a think, and because we still need to talk about the format of it as well. If we're going to change up anything, so
format. We have guns.
We have guns. So we're getting the American streamers involved. Or like what? I see.
Maybe not guns. What's another good thing to add?
We'll see. We'll have a talk about it. We'll set aside a day that either we meet up before the podcast and have a talk or whatever. We'll see. We'll figure something out.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have anyone to raid?
I have anyone to raid. Let me check.
We don't really have viewers apart from Raki, so technically, I mean, we could be lazy today.
Lazy? I thought we were never lazy.
Sorry, who are you playing?
I'm searching.
You're searching? Alright, go on. We'll alternate it, so I will find someone next time.
Yep, I'm just gonna wait for your raid and then raid.
Okay. Raid into psych. We'll leave the share chat. I just seen.
I don't know why, and we stream for 5 more hours.
I mean, if you want to, go for it. Alright, let's go and raid Psych for Life, guys. I think he's playing Peak right now, and it seems like he's doing some kind of podcast. Everyone go and wish him well.
Do you see that hole in the wall?